The article Magnets and Magnetism by Encyclopedia Britannica. Picture caption. Image number 1. Metal paper clips stick to a lodestone rock. Lodestone is a natural magnet. A magnet is a rock or a piece of metal. It can pull certain types of metal toward itself. The force of magnets is called magnetism. It is one of the main forces of nature. Magnetism works over a distance. A magnet does not have to be touching an object to pull it. What causes magnetism? Magnets exist in nature. Certain rocks are magnets. One type of magnetic rock is lodestone. Magnetism is caused by tiny particles called electrons. Everything in the world is made up of units called atoms. Atoms are made up of electrons and other particles. The electrons spin around the atom's center. This is called the nucleus. The spinning electrons form tiny magnetic forces. Sometimes many of the electrons spin in the same direction. Then all the tiny magnetic forces from the electrons add together. They make one big magnet. It is possible to use one magnet to make another one. You rub a magnet against a piece of metal. You have to rub the metal continuously in one direction. This will make the electrons in the metal start spinning in the same direction. Their tiny magnetic forces add together. The result is a new magnet. Electricity can also create magnets. Electricity is a flow of electrons. Electrons can move through a piece of wire. These electrons have the same effect as electrons spinning in the same direction around a nucleus. This is called an electromagnet. Hard and soft magnets. Certain metals make good magnets. These metals include iron and nickel. Once they become magnets, they can stay magnets permanently. Then they are called hard magnets. Metals can also become magnets for shorter periods of time. This happens after they have been near a hard magnet. Then they are called soft magnets. Most other things in nature do not make very good magnets. Examples include wood and water. They have weak magnetic traits. Properties of magnets. Magnets strongly attract certain metals. Magnets also attract or push away other hard magnets. This happens because every magnet has two poles. The poles are found at opposite ends of the magnet. They are called the north and south pole. North poles attract the south poles of other magnets. They push away other north poles. In the same way, south poles attract north poles. South poles push away other south poles. There are forces between the poles. They are called magnetic forces. The forces create a magnetic field. Magnetic fields are areas affected by magnets. Every magnet is surrounded by a magnetic field. Uses for magnets. One of the first uses of magnets was in compasses. A compass is a needle-shaped magnet. It is free to spin around. The planet Earth is a giant magnet. The Earth's north pole attracts the compass's south pole. This makes the compass needle point north. Magnets are found in many places. Magnets hold papers on refrigerator doors. They also hold the doors shut. Credit cards have a magnetic strip. Many electric motors use electromagnets as well. Looking at the images, unlike poles attract, the poles repel. Here are the comprehension questions for this article. Number 1, look at image 2. Based on the image, what happens when two north poles are placed near each other? A, they make a new magnet. B, they stick together. C. They push away from each other. D. They point to Earth's North Pole. Number 2. What does image 1 show about magnets and magnetism? A. That lodestone is a magnetic rock. B. That paper clips are made out of magnets. C. That magnetism works over a long distance. D. That iron and nickel are good magnets. Number 3. Which sentence from the selection Uses for Magnets explains how people might use magnets in their daily lives? A. It is free to spin around. B. The planet Earth is a giant magnet. C. Magnets are found in many places. D. Magnets hold papers on refrigerator doors. Number 4. Read the paragraph from the selection Hard and Soft Magnets. Metals can also become magnets for shorter periods of time. This happens after they have been near a hard magnet. Then they are called soft magnets. Most other things in nature do not make very good magnets. Examples include wood and water. They have weak magnetic traits. Which sentence explains why some things do not make good magnets? A. Then they are called soft magnets. B. Most other things in nature do not make very good magnets. C. Examples include wood and water. D. They have weak magnetic traits.